to join the elite.
What up, Miata boy? You in here, homie? Now I know, I ain't no unk at 29, bro. Come on now, Miata boy. In fact, I just saw a video of Blueface today saying he's still a YN at 28. So there ain't no way I'm an unk yet. Maybe I got a few more months left. But shout out Miata boy. And sorry for the late night stream, boys. But bro, I got 2 interviews I'm currently editing. Like, you guys just... Tomorrow we'll go back to regularly scheduled programming. But just know, I've been busy as fuck getting out these Taco Padilla and Dylan Budka interviews. And it's paying off because we got a response from Kevin Holland. Alright, so now Kevin Holland and Dylan Budka are officially beefing after our interview. So it's all working out. And yeah, I had a lot of stuff I had to get done today, but here we are. Let's just kind of like fast forward to the beginning of the presser. Miata boy, say something if you're in the chat, homie. Jay's fishing addiction, nice work, lad. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it. But you know I gotta get the live in, boys. You know we gotta go live. Man, I was trying to get Joaquin on here today because, as you guys see in the title, Buck is back. He got a grappling match against Pat Downey that he just signed. And I was talking to him earlier, and I'm like, yo, I can call you when I go live later? And he's like, I'm going to be live on Saturday for the fights. Like, tap in with me then. So I don't think he understood that I meant, like, I'll be live on YouTube and let me just call you on the phone type thing. I think he thought, like, I was asking him to do an Instagram live. And it's like, dude, I'm not, like, when the fuck am I on Instagram live? Like, I meant, like, give you a phone call, but I only had that realization, like, a few hours after we were done talking, so it is what it is. Maybe we can link on Saturday. I'll be live streaming the fights on Saturday, so it's like, I don't know, maybe you guys can just see me tap in on his live or something, but I'm probably gonna have to do that on my phone. Speaking of that, though, I think... You know, because I've interviewed Pat Downey like 3 or 4 times. That's his opponent for November 29th. He's a really good wrestler, to be honest with you. But I'm thinking about doing an interview with Pat Downey now that's booked. He's a regular guest on the platform. And then I'll see if Joaquin wants to. I'm sure Joaquin will want to once I do it with Pat. So we'll see. We'll see. But I'm looking to do an interview with at least one of them before this match, and I've interviewed both of them, like, you know, a handful of times each. So if you want to tap into some of those old interviews, go ahead. But what else is in the headline? Obviously this one, JDM and Islam are beefing, so there's a few little things that I'll point out in this press conference. You know, spoiler alert, Sean Brady versus Michael Morales are next. I don't know, these slimy media pages seem to think so. But Daddy Dana didn't fucking confirm shit, alright? He just basically gave a throwaway answer. And I don't know what's behind these media pages, but they're like, oh my god, like, Dana confirmed, they're next. Bullshit. Bullshit. Alright? Bullshit. We'll see. We'll see, but I'll share my opinion with you as it plays out. And then, what's the last one? Oh yeah, I already mentioned it, but Kevin Holland and fucking Budka are beefing after our interview, so... I made a post about it, and we'll kind of like read their messages to each other. And then we'll watch some other stuff too. But without further ado. Oh, Stuart says, where do you live? I live in Orange County, California. About an hour away from LA. If you know Laguna Beach, that's pretty much where I live. A little bit more inland though. Hold up, let me just do one more thing. Oh, I actually have to post on the story real quick. So, well, I can do that while we're just watching this. Just bear with me for like 2 minutes though. Oh, and then, for those that didn't watch the Taco Padilla interview, you know, I did get an answer as far as whether or not he was given an undisclosed bonus. So, we can watch that. Because he said he didn't, but he also has more to that answer. So that'll be a cliffhanger. Okay. AJD says he knows OC. Yeah. It's a dope spot for sure. It's like a beach area. We're almost there, boys. We're almost fucking there. Okay, let's start watching the press conference now. Just before... Oh, motherfucker. Before we watch it, though, I like that face-off between these boys. That's for sure. Yeah, AJD, Huntington's nearby. About like 15, 20 minutes drive on the freeway. So AJD definitely knows. Kind of small area relatively. Yeah, it's like a small little suburb city. Yeah, I'm in, Aliso Viejo is like my city, actually. Like the city I live in. You're missed that the Wellmaker fight feel through. Ethan is taking Cody's place. Miata boy, I was going to talk about that too. So we'll talk about the Wellmaker fight as well. Bro, how many opponents is that for Wellmaker? Like fucking 4? My goodness gracious. Can somebody not be scary of Wellmaker? Everybody's scary when it comes to Wellmaker. But 1 hour LA is far, not going to lie. I know. I hate going to LA. It's far as fuck, and that's like with no traffic, bro. Hour with no traffic. With traffic, you're fucked. Anyway, boys, let's tap into the presser. See what kind of drama got stirred up today. Shout out to everybody watching. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And make sure to like the video as well before we get started. If Ethan falls through, I'm stepping in. Let's go, Miata boy. Please, we need an old faithful, reliable person for Wellmaker. Okay, let's watch it. Tyler Betts, what up, homie? Drop your bet. Oh, no, I think you already did, right? Over 1.5 rounds.
Ahead. I'll start with the champion, Jack Della Maddalena. Jack, right here. Being a defending champion, fighting in Madison Square Garden against arguably the pound-for-pound best is something that every fighter probably dreams for. So I guess, how does it feel that this is something that you are going to achieve, everything I just listed out?
Yeah, this is what I got in this sport for, big challenges, big moments. I'm excited for the challenge and I look forward to it. I'm excited for this on Saturday night.
I was about to ask that. What do you make of the kind of frosty reception you have here in New York?
Say that again?
What do you think of the kind of frosty reception you have from the crowd?
I love it, you know. I love this shit. This is the atmosphere I'm looking forward to Saturday night. It's going to be a good night.
Last week you did an interview and you said you felt it was your job to put Islam in his place and show that he would never be good at welterweight. So after being around him and facing off, does he look like an actual welterweight when you face off with him?
Yeah, it's a big challenge. I'm looking forward to it, and it's my time.
Question for Islam.
Thank you guys, thank you.
I'll start with the crowd. You know, you've been asking to fight here at Madison Square Garden for a long time. You're looking to make history. You're obviously the fan favorite here. What do you make of your reception here at Madison Square Garden?
Well, become every day close to the fight, very excited, you know. When I was in Australia, in Perth, the crowd support my opponent. Now we're in US and people support me. Thank you guys, this is amazing.
And have you allowed yourself to envision wrapping a second belt around your waist in Madison Square Garden?
This is my dream, and I am like very close to my dream. All my professional career, when I was lightweight champion, my dream to become double champion, you know, and 2 more days.
Question for Weili. Straight ahead, Weili. Right here. This is now the 3rd time you're fighting in Madison Square Garden, so I guess, how does it feel to be back in a city, you know, you've lost and you've also won the belt here?
Hello, New Year. How you doing? I think Madison Square Garden is my lucky place. So I think this time, and the new.
Many fans and media think this fight is not only for the flyweight title, but for the label, the greatest female fighter of all time. Do you agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so.
Same question for Valentina. Weili seems to think that this fight could determine the greatest female fighter in UFC history. Do you agree with her?
I'm sorry to pause it, but this comment by Stu killed me. How the hell is Paramount going to recover that 7.7 billion? Bro, it's looking fucking dry as a bone out here. Dry as a bone out here. It's getting to the point, even for media, like even for myself, I'm telling you right now, like, to just cover the UFC at this point in time, you're shooting yourself in the foot. Like, you gotta get your own type of thing going on. I've been seeing these pages posting about this event all week long. Nothing, bro. No interactions. Barely breaking 1,000 likes on Twitter and shit like that. Like, go scroll through Red Corner MMA. I fuck with Red Corner. This is no diss on Red Corner. But this is just proof, bro. Like, you gotta hop more on the trends, you know, of what's hot than just, like, shilling for the UFC events. It used to be you could shill for all UFC events and be successful, but not anymore. So go look at Red Corner. They're posting a lot of good content about this week, and like barely any posts break like 1K likes, 100K views. Crazy. She's funny. How you doing? I know. I like Weili. She's kind of funny. She always comes with something to say. I like Weili. Valentina, you know, I don't know why, but if you guys have heard in the past, Chael always says like Valentina's a fake nice girl, and she like secretly sleeping with John Jones. I mean, that's what Chael says. I have no idea about that sleeping with John Jones part. But I don't know. In this press conference, I got a little bit of a vibe from Valentina where she's like, I did feel like she was acting like super nice and like, you know, sucking up to the crowd a little bit. Just kind of how I felt. But I am excited for this fight. This is a good fight. Especially for the women, you know what I mean? Especially for the women. That killed me. How the fuck is Paramount gonna recover that? It's very true, Stuart. Yeah, luckily we do have Blueface to save the day, Miata boy. Luckily. Miata boy, you gotta tap into the end of last night's stream, homie. I don't know if you did already, but if you didn't, that's some gold at the end. It's some Blueface gold. exactly what you were asking for the other night, all right? So go tap in if you haven't. But we'll continue.
I think it's gonna be a great fight, and definitely I'm gonna put everything that I have, the huge performance, all my experience, speed and power, and I'm here to defend my belt and to be the champion of flyweight division.
Similar question for Dana White, Dana straight ahead. A lot of fans seem to think this could determine the greatest female fighter ever. Do you agree? For Dana.
Dana.
Hey, what's up?
A lot of fans think the co-main event could determine the greatest female fighter ever. Whaley seems to think, though, Valentina's on board. What about you?
Yeah. When you talk about a true super fight, you have two champions in two different weight classes. Number 1 versus number 2, pound for pound. It doesn't get any better than that.
Why is Valentina wearing those glasses, by the way? It seems like she's hiding something more than anything. Like, what the hell? You got a black eye or like a cut? She gotta have a cut, huh? There's no way she wore those because she wanted to.
Question for Michael Morales, straight ahead. We got here early, and there was a huge number of Ecuadorian fans here with flags waiting to see you. What do you think of the turnout here in New York?
Mira, llegamos un poco más temprano acá y se veía una gran cantidad de ecuatorianos acá. ¿Cómo te sientes de estar con toda la gente a tu lado aportando?
Muy feliz, gracias a todos por venir. Ya saben, ecuatorianos, a demostrar esa rechera el día sábado. Nos vemos el sábado a darle con todo. Y pues nada, muy contentos de que todos estén aquí.
Very happy to all the Ecuadorians. Thank you for being here. Let's show how feisty we are, and thank you for being here, for all the support and love.
The Zest Monster himself. The Zest Monster himself. I can feel it through the screen, bro. But shout out Michael Morales. I really want to know who you guys got in this. I want to know who you guys got in this. He got an O. He got an O next to his name now. But my man looks straight out of GTA. The pink hair. The pink fur jacket to match. Shout out Morales.
And finally, for Sean Brady, you know, on Media Day, you seemed pretty excited that there were a lot of Ecuadorian fans that were going to be in attendance. So what do you think of his reception? Because you are essentially fighting in your backyard in New York.
Yeah, they got a big soccer game or something. There's a bunch of people here, but I'm from Philly. I'm an hour and 15 minutes up the road, so all the real ones will be here Saturday night showing out for the East Coast boy. Philly, East Coast, let's go.
I'm going to say this because this was a genuine thought when I was watching this shit. First off, like, Jesus Christ. The contrast between going from Michael Morales to Sean Brady was absolutely crazy. But, you know, this type of thing that Brady's doing, like, relying on his little, like, I don't know, East Coast type thing, like, you know, I feel like that's what people do when they can't really generate a fan base. Like, you're relying on the back of yet someone else, right? That your city or something like that. Like, bro, I don't know, man. Get more of a personality, man. Like, stop relying on the UFC's fan base. Stop relying on the East Coast boys. Like, it don't work like that, Brady. Damn, Brady's 18-1. Only one loss between these boys. 36 wins between them. Shit. Yo, what up, Dylan? What up, homie? Late night. But tomorrow we're back to regular scheduled programming. Brady did aight there. That's fine, Tyler Betts. It wasn't that big of a deal to me, but I did want to point it out. He needs to generate a better fan base, bro. Not be relying on, like, Go Birds and shit like that. Like, I don't know. It's not my thing.
Question for Leon Edwards. Leon, coming into this fight, Carlos Prates has questioned your heart, your determination. Do you feel you're going to have to show that in this fight and prove him wrong, or are you expecting a dominant performance?
I'm going in to dominate. I feel like Carlos has fought no one yet. Caliber. And Saturday night, you'll see that.
And for Carlos, you predicted a knockout in this fight. Leon Edwards has never been knocked out. Why are you going to be the first to do it?
Não escutou? Falou, o Leon nunca foi nocauteado. Chegou a hora?
I'm really good about to knock the people's for the first round, for the first time on the UFC. You know, when I fought Li Jingliang, he never lost by knockout, and I come there and I knock him out. With Jeff Neal, the same. And Saturday night, I'm gonna knock him out and get my title shot.
For Benoit and Beneil, this fight got moved to the main card opener, I think for a reason from the prelims. What kind of fight should we expect out of you two to kick off this pay-per-view?
You can't expect fireworks, and I think we both don't give a shit about being on the main card or anything else. We just want to fight and to prove who is the best of us two, and I cannot wait to be inside the octagon.
It's going to be a good fight, man. I don't know what else to tell you guys. It's going to be a great fight.
And for Jack Del...
Shout out Huntington Beach. Shout out Huntington Beach. King's MMA. HB. Shout out. This guy got a gym in another city too. Around OC area somewhere.
Madalena, Jack, in breaking down this fight, Michael Bisping told me he believes you have probably the best boxing in the UFC. Would you agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so.
Islam, what do you think? You fought some very good boxers. Is Jack the best, you think, going into this fight?
Oh, guys, what do you think? I don't know, you know. All fighters have good striker. Yeah, Jack one of the best, and I'm also a good striker. Let's see who is better.
And another one for you, Islam. I know you have the belt in front of you now, but you are technically the challenger coming into this fight. How is your mindset different, challenging for a belt as opposed to defending it?
Говорит, что перед тобой сейчас тоже есть пояс, но в принципе ты в этом бою как претендент. Какие ощущения?
I feel I'm still champion, man. I don't lose my belt to anyone, and I just coming to get second one.
Carlos, você falou durante a semana inteira que você acha que vencendo nesse sábado você garante o title shot. Aproveitando que os principais nomes da sua categoria estão aqui, o Dana White está aqui. Por que você acha que você merece o title shot? O que você tem que eles não têm?
Carlos, you said all week that basically if you get a win and a good win, you deserve the title shot. Since there's so many contender here and a champion, why are you the interesting guy that deserves the title shot if you get a win on Saturday?
Pô, meu total respeito por esses caras que estão aqui, mas isso aqui é entretenimento, as pessoas pagam ingresso, eles pagam ticket, pay-per-view, pra ver sangue, pra ver nocaute, o tipo de entretenimento que eu trago. Eu venho no octógono, eu não fico tentando agarrar alguém por 25 minutos. Eu luto, eu dou show, então acho que por causa disso, acho que eu vou ser o próximo da fila. Eu trago o entretenimento que as pessoas gostam.
Quer falar inglês ou não? So basically, listen, guys, this is a show. This is entertainment. When I come here, I don't come to grab anybody, to press anybody against the cage. I come here to knock people out. People want to see blood. They want to see hits. And that's what I bring to the table. And that's why I got to win on Saturday. I deserve a title shot.
Carlos, mais uma. Vencendo e conquistando o title shot que você tanto quer. No mundo ideal, seria o Islam ou o Jack Della Maddalena? E por quê?
And winning on Saturday with that knockout, getting that title shot that you so want and deserve. Who would you prefer, JDM or Islam, and why?
Eu tô pronto para qualquer um dos dois, mas acho que o Islam ia ser diferente porque ele ia ser duplo campeão, o legado dele é maior e com certeza ganhar de um cara que é duplo campeão seria muito mais gratificante.
Dude, I'm ready for both of them, but I'll tell you something. Facing Islam will be amazing because they're talking about a guy that will be a double champion. The legacy's bigger, and I'll be very grateful to be able to beat Islam.
Hello, Dana. I will ask in Spanish first, para el más arrecho. Trajiste toda la gente de Ecuador, está lleno de ecuatorianos, sos el orgullo de ellos, pero te adoptó México, te mejoró y ahora tenés el apoyo de un continente entero. Te quiere toda Latinoamérica. ¿Sentís ese cariño?
For the feisty Ecuadorian here with all the people, listen, the Ecuadorians are behind you, but also you got the support of Mexico. You have all of Latin America behind you. Do you feel the love of an entire continent?
Sí, por mucho. Yo siento que hemos demostrado los ecuatorianos el potencial que tenemos. El presidente se dio cuenta en el Contender Series con el último ecuatoriano que entró a UFC. Demostró todo el corazón, lo estamos haciendo muy bien. Vienen más ecuatorianos atrás, así que hay que esperar que nos den más oportunidades nada más.
Listen, feel very proud of all the support and all what the Qatarians are showing. Dana saw himself in the last Contender Series to bring you another. We're 4 of them, and believe me, there's much more coming behind us.
And to Valentina, it's the same thing. She has the support of the whole continent, especially from Peru. You already were the main event in Uruguay. UFC already went to Uruguay, to Brazil, to Argentina, to Chile. Would you like to, in the future, to be the main event in Peru?
Sí, claro que sí, me encantaría si el evento va a pasar en Perú porque yo he vivido 8 años en Latinoamérica. Viajé por toda Latinoamérica visitando Uruguay, Paraguay, Argentina, Colombia, Brasil y me encanta estar allá, compartir la cultura de Latinoamérica porque la gente son muy cálidas, muy buenas, la cultura me encanta y siempre estoy llevando en mi corazón una parte de Perú y de toda Latinoamérica. Por eso yo sí siempre quiero regresar y país.
Visit the entire continent, build a warm chance.
Hello， 我是李金亮，今天很高兴能代表 UFC 在中国转播的咪咕伙伴。我有个问题问一下韦利和舍甫琴科。韦利，这是你职业生涯最重要的一场比赛，赛前你也说过，从冠军迈向传奇。咪咕也专门发起了加油中国力量。你有没有什么话想跟这些支持你的粉丝们说的？
Hold on, Weili, let her. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, my name is Lin Jinliang, and I'm happy today here to represent Migu, which is the UFC's broadcasting partner in China. I have a question for Weili. Weili, this is the most important fight in your career. You also said earlier this week that this fight is going to bring you from champion to a legend. So what kind of words do you have for the fans in China that have been really supportive of you? And also, what's your prediction of this fight? And how confident are you to bring this belt back to China?
How many questions can we ask in one question? Let's see if she can cover all of them.
首先我想感谢所有粉丝对我们的支持，然后来关注这场比赛。我相信我跟瓦伦蒂娜一定会打出一场非常精彩的比赛，送给大家。
Thank you all the fans for supporting here today. Me and my opponent Valentina Shevchenko, we're gonna bring a spectacular fight for you guys. Thank you.
Go ahead, Lee. That it? Yeah, go ahead.
舍甫琴科你好，韦利在赛前说过，他在这场比赛不会无聊，他会更加积极。
Bro, we're just gonna she didn't even answer his fucking question the first time.
进攻啊，
Shevchenko, press forward.
And I visit you.
¿Qué tal? Bueno, Sean Brady había mencionado después del
Michael, this week Sean Brady mentioned that you were basically the last resort and the last option left to fight him. So basically, he just took the fight. That's how you feel as just a last resort, basically take the fight?
Pues él también lo dijo, los peleadores pelean, yo dije lo mismo, entonces yo también no tenía con quién más pelear, ya venía también ganándole a mis rivales, así que él también era la única opción. Y pues lo único que le dije es que estuviera listo y yo estoy listo ya hace casi 2 meses antes de esta pelea. Él aceptó hasta la 4ª semana, no me importó, yo le dije que estaba listo igual y pues aquí estamos ya.
Listen, fighters fight, fighters are paid to get fights, and fighters need to accept fights. I also see him as an option. It's like, hey, he's the guy, no one wanted to fight me. He was meant to fight me, so I took the option. Listen, I've been preparing for him for quite some time, but he only accepted his fight 4 weeks ago. So basically, I was ready for him, and we're going to put on a show and put on a fight.
Y bueno, la última de mi parte, también tienes al lado tuyo alguien que te quiere quitar esa opción por el título. ¿Qué le puedes decir a Carlos Prates?
And you have right beside you somebody that wants to take away your shot at a title. What would you say to Carlos Prates?
Aquí no somos amigos, somos rivales todos. Vinimos por una sola cosa, que es ese cinturón. Y pues es lo que estamos buscando, ¿no? Cada quien viene buscándoselo a su manera. Y ese cinturón, yo creo que la persona que le ponga más corazón y más huevos se lo va a llevar.
Listen, here we're not friends, we're fighters, we're rivals, and we're foes. We all want the same thing. We want that belt. The one that wants it more, the ones that fight for it more, and the one that's got more balls is going to come out with that shot.
Go ahead.
Pregunta en español para Michael Morales. Estás en una cartelera con 6 de los top contendientes.
So Michael, you were in a card full of talent and basically 6 of the strongest ones in the division. What makes you the most interesting choice to fight for a title?
Soy latino, soy de Ecuador, soy represento a Latinoamérica en general. Yo creo que el ecuatoriano es el más arrecho, la gente lo está viendo, la gente lo está gozando y pues yo lo he demostrado en la jaula. No me echo para atrás en una pelea y yo creo que es eso. La rechera que tengo es muy diferente a la de los demás.
Listen, I'm a Latino. I'm from Latin America. I'm from Ecuador. I got the heart. You see it. I don't come in for boring fights. I come in and I show the heart that I put inside the octagon. I'm from Ecuador. We're feisty. We're tough. And you can feel it right here.
Question in English for Carlos Prates. What excites you the most for this fight? To prove to test your striking levels with another high striking level, or make another big statement as the one that you had against Geoff Neal on the last fight?
O que deixa você mais empolgado você tem no teu arsenal?
Bro, he fucking understood. He speaks English. Why the fuck are we translating?
Of course, the most exciting part of my game is striking. You know, I can't wait to step on the octagon 15 November, show everybody a really good knockout. But I'm training hard. I'm BJJ black belt. I train hard. I train wrestling. So I'm ready for everything. I'm ready to wrestling. I'm ready to do a BJJ. I'm ready to striking. I'm ready for everything.
Go ahead.
Hola, Michael Andrés Martínez para Teleamazonas. Tuviste un campamento de entrenamiento de 4 semanas. Si la pelea llega a ir...
If this fight goes the distance, are you ready?
Sí, totalmente listo. Esta es una pelea que he venido buscando. Lo que quiero es el título, o sea.
All they do is glaze stew. These are just glaze fests. It's just like all these media members that are Ecuadorian, Spanish speaking, whatever you want to call it. You know, they come out and they stink up the press conference just to ask this dude a million questions. Who the fuck sent them? How much money are they gonna make off of asking this dude questions? Like, they really think they're advocating for their country. They're just ruining this press conference right now. If he earns it, he earns it, bro. Like, you guys showing up here and asking him at 3 different times if he's next or if Prates is next. Bro. Why you deserve it, my God, bro. We get it. You guys want him to fight for the title next.
Me preparo siempre para cada rival, no a todo, finalizar el primer round.
Yes, I'm ready. Listen, I put a lot into this. I'm always ready. Training is always ready for it to go the distance, and we always train for that. I didn't change my training. What I did is put more intensity because I want that title when we need to do it. Wherever this fight...
Between Brady and Mike fight, this one is for Dana. Dana, the winner between Brady and Michael does get the title shot fight?
Sure.
He don't mean that. Dana don't fucking mean that. Maybe they will, honestly. They could get it, right? The winner could get the title shot, but don't take that as a fucking confirmation like all these other media pages are doing. Everybody reposting this fucking sure. Like, are you kidding me right now? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Famous last words from Dana, let me remind you. We'll see on Tuesday. Matchmaking meeting on Tuesday. If it was a 5-round fight, Brady would be a lock. It's going to be a good fight for sure. I'm interested to see how they stack up. Well, I think Morales is going to have a huge advantage on the feet. Like a huge advantage. And I think Morales is probably going to be pretty fairly even with Brady on the ground. I think they're both black belts. Maybe Brady might be like a little bit better skill-wise on the ground. But I don't think he's like, you know, going to blow Morales out of the water. But we could be surprised. We'll see. Morales is like fairly untested by high-level competition. And no, I don't think, oh, you know, he beat Gilbert Burns, a jiu-jitsu ace past his prime. He's super good. No, you got to prove yourself against a guy like Brady, and then I'll be like, okay, yeah. You can't fuck with him on the ground. Because Brady's certified, and in his prime, pretty much.
Hello, guys. My questions are for Islam Makhachev. А теперь по-русски. Ислам, привет.
Наконец-то кто-то на понятном языке заговорил.
Стараемся. Впервые за долгое время тебя не освистывают. Наконец признали.
United States that you're actually not being booed, but instead everybody's rooting for you. First of all, are you surprised with such a reception? And second of all, do you think it's because they finally understand how great you are? They know your greatness.
Thank you, all of. Thank you everybody who coming today, and really happy to fight in biggest arena in the world, and when the whole crowd support you is the biggest day in my life. Thank you.
И продолжая тему народной любви, незадолго до начала пресс-конференции, когда Чанко зашел в зал, вся арена сошла с ума. Они минуты две скандировали «Чанко, Чанко».
Я думаю, очень хороший боец, который на протяжении трудится с лучшими.
Right before you got in, right before the press conference started, when Chanko walked in, the place of a East Colin Chan recently saw.
Question for Islam. With a win this weekend, you tie the longest UFC win streak and become double champ. After this fight, should you be considered the greatest of all time?
Oh, I don't know, man. I'm not thinking about this right now. I'm thinking about the belt, and I know I spent all my life for just be champion, you know. And now it's I close to the dream right now.
Question for Jack. Jack, Islam has laughed off the role of Volk and Craig Jones in your camp. How important was having Volk and Craig in the team, and is he underestimating your wrestling?
Yeah, it's good to have two Australians. I'm going to bring this belt back home to Australia, no doubt. And yeah, two legends of martial arts in Australia. We'll see how it goes.
And just last one for Islam. This is the third time in your career that you're facing an Australian. What's your final message to Australian fans back home?
Australia, it's a good place. I was there, I like it, and now it's a 3-0. I will make 4.
Go ahead, sir.
Question for Leon to your left down here. Carlos has been very vocal in believing that your best days are behind you. He says that you're a quitter. Do you think that he's underestimating you and thinking that you're over the hill?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like Saturday night I'll remind him who I am, and I'll put him away.
And a question for Jack down here to your left. The build up to this fight, a lot of people have been talking about what a win will do for Islam's legacy. What will a win over Islam do for your legacy, especially so early into your reign as welterweight champ?
Yeah, obviously Islam's a legend. Big win over him would be a big name on the resume, and it would definitely put me up there on the pound-for-pound list.
Thank you.
Nico Pajarillo from Fox Sports in Australia. This one for Jack Della Maddalena. Jack, tell me a little bit about the strength of Perth MMA currently. You've got yourself, the current champion. You've got Cody Haddon on this card. Quillan Salkild coming through, and of course across Australia more broadly, Alexander Volkanovski is champion once again. What do you attribute that to, and how proud are you to represent that?
Yeah, I'm very proud to be Australian, proud to raise the Australian flag. It's, I think Australia's very competitive, you know, it has a fighting culture.
Bro, 90% of these questions about their fucking nationalities. It's just sickening. It's just sickening. I can't wait for this shit to be over, bro. This is fucking sickening. Jack's a great personality, the next Chael in the making. Yeah, I'm sure he is, account. I'm sure he is. Can't wait for it to fucking happen.
And that's why we're doing so well. We have two champions, and after this weekend, we'll still have two champions.
Thanks, Jack.
Hey, question for Islam. Islam, over here. There's been a lot of speculation about you fighting Topuria next. You've said time and time again that you have to come through this fight first, but you're now sitting with a lot of contenders, so I want to ask you, who would you like to defend the title first if you were to win on Saturday?
Man, my job is just beat the people. Who is gonna be next? You can ask Dana.
Yes, ma'am.
Leon Edwards, I'm sure you heard what Carlos Prates had to say about you yesterday, calling you a quitter. Do you think...
One of the better questions in this press conference is right here. Shout out to I think, what's her name? Deanna Belvita. Shout out to her. She always asks good questions, to be honest with you. So shout out to Deanna Belvita. Former fighter, if you guys don't know. I'm sure you guys do.
He actually earned his spot, earned this matchup with you fighting tough opponents, or is just about his hype?
Just about his hype. He ain't done nothing to own the sport. So, like I said, Saturday night, I get to prove my case.
That's also why I just put this poll up. I put that up as she was asking the question, so let me know who you got, Edwards or Prates. I mean, I'll say it right now. I do think that Edwards is getting slept on. Maybe you could throw the word disrespected. You know, Carlos Prates has not proved himself to the level of a Leon Edwards in the UFC. He just hasn't. Who is Carlos Prates' best win? You know what I mean? So, I think that everybody's sleeping on Leon Edwards right now. Personally. But let me know what you guys think. Prates got a 75% vote right now. I'll tell you guys, I'm going to pick Edwards. I'm going to pick Edwards this week. I think when Prates' name came across Edwards' table, he's like, oh, fuck yeah, I'll take that shit. I think he was happy.
Beneil Dariush, you have been here to the top for many years already. Is this fight your ticket back to a title run?
The goal has always been the title, so of course, my goal is to get back.
Why did Deanna have to ask a stupid question right after I gave her a compliment? Why did she have to do that? This guy ain't really ever getting back to the title, and that's okay. He's old as fuck at this point. But yeah, that was a terrible question. And he's going to lie and say, yes, the goal is the belt, but he knows it's not.
Back to the title shot and win the belt.
Thank you.
Go ahead, sir.
Jack, we saw against Bilal you were able to block majority of his takedowns. Are you going to be able to do the same against Islam?
Yep, absolutely.
All night?
Full 25 minutes.
And Islam, if you have both belts at the end of the night, what are you doing to celebrate first order of business?
What if I have two belts?
Если у тебя будет 2 пояса в конце вечера, что ты делаешь, чтобы отпраздновать это?
Wow. Maybe all of you guys can come to Dagestan and we celebrate together. For 2-3 years.
Go ahead, sir.
Dana, this one's for you. I was just at the Prince Street Pizza and had your pizza. After everybody finishes their fight this Saturday, will you be giving out pizzas to all the fight card up here?
This is when you end it, and Dana is about to end it. But yeah, I saw somebody comment that they want to try this pizza. Let me know how it is.
Sure. Why not? Yeah. Hey, New York, you're always fun. We're going to rip this stuff out of here and do some face-offs, and we'll see you at the weigh-ins. Thanks.
All right, this is going to be the best part of the whole fucking press conference right here, these face-offs. Shout out Miata boy. I would prefer Jack to be boring at the presser than like Hamzat and be boring at the fight. Personally, I wasn't bored by Hamzat, but I get it. I get it. And I do know what you're saying. Ain't no way Jack's putting on a boring performance. But if he gets taken down and held down, that shit might be boring for you. That might end up being like a Hamzat DDP fight. We'll see. John Pork saved the press. He got a crazy fucking fan base, I'll tell you that much, Tyler Betts. I mean, all because of the meme, huh? I can't believe a meme could make someone that famous. Leon sounds like a bird you teach how to talk. Miata boy, I saw you said what? That Prates looks like he got the downs. So Leon is a bird that can't talk, and Prates got the downs. A bird with teeth. Talking about Islam's black eye. Yeah, it's just a black eye. He don't got no staff or anything. You guys going 75% Prates, huh? What's the odds in that fight? We can look it up after this. Everybody like the stream. If you're not subscribed, subscribe.
Case forward, boys. Thank you.
I think it's BSD's time. Drop your picks as these guys face off. I think it's BSD's time. Don't sleep on Rocky now, boys. Don't sleep on Rocky now. I'm warning you, boys, now. Don't sleep on Rocky. I'm warning you, boys. I see the percentage. Oh, but it's dropping down now. Now Prata's all the way down at a 60% as soon as they face off. I'm telling you, boys, one more time. Do not sleep on Leon Edwards. I know how Leon's been over the last, essentially like 36 months. Like since he won the title, he fell off. But this matchup right here, I like it for Leon. BSD and Leon the Ottaboy. I should have fucking known. I should have fucking known. Is that a heart on the back of his head? Alright, Morales, alright. Fuck, what just happened? Final pick, I'm gonna go Brady. And if you know me, you know that I don't fuck with Brady that heavy. Just to face off, but I'm gonna go Brady. Whaley.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you, Whaley.
I don't know, Miata boy. What I saw in that a little bit, I know that, and maybe it just didn't help Morales because he took off his shirt, but and Brady did have a shirt on, but Morales looked a little bit skinny, like he's tall, but he's cutting a decent amount of weight. Brady looks like he's built up for 170. So we'll see. I had a little bit of the opposite opinion. I think Brady might be a little bit too physical for Morales in there, based off that face-off. I think it would behoove Brady to exploit the physicality in the fight. Just make it physical. Push him around. Use your strength. I think that'll work out for Brady, personally. Third fight between Whaley and Shanko. Shit, if I'm not mistaken, they haven't even fought before, but you asking about if it's the third fight has me questioning myself now. This is where JDM got a little Diaz in him, you can tell.
Thank you, boys.
Peep the bald fists. Peep the bald fists. JDM JDM still got the fist balled, bro. He would sock Islam in a second if he walks up on him, I feel like. Fist balled, looking at him. Why JDM always kind of heated nowadays? You guys pick up on that? JDM definitely, like, dropped the friendly. I don't know if he was ever friendly, but, like, if friendliness was a personality trait, it would not belong to JDM, I feel like. Not a criticism, I'm just saying, you know, he ain't fucking friendly at all. Look at him. Look at him. I saw him walking through New York. People are being like, he looks like a fighter and shit like that. He just walks by. No smile, no acknowledgement. I think that works out for fighting. Who you guys got after that face-off, though? That was a good face-off. I don't know. In my gut, I feel like it's gonna be a tough fight for Islam, man. In my gut. Like, if you ask me where my mind spends more time thinking about the outcome of the fight, JDM on his back or Islam having a tough time, I think more about Islam having a tough time. Like, barely does it cross my mind that JDM's going to be stuck on his back in the fight. I know that could happen, but every time I think about this fight, I think about, damn, it's going to be hard for fucking Islam. Jack looks scared. Might be a misread, Tyler Betts. I'm not exactly sure. We'll see in the fight how it plays out. But, you know, I like what JDM's demeanor and shit like that when he's up against his opponent. I got no complaints about JDM fighting. My only thing with JDM is he got no personality, but that's a discussion for another day. I kind of like JDM in this fight right now. I kind of like JDM in this fight. Islam is definitely going to wet blanket JDM. I know that could be a possibility. But I'm leaning more towards it being hard for him to get the takedowns on JDM. I mean, we'll see. We really don't know what's going to happen. You know? That's why it's such a great fight. But let's see. Because, you know, JDM proved a lot against Bilal. And that's what I was kind of saying. Morales hasn't really proved himself, right, up against a good grappler yet. That's why I'm not going to, like, co-sign him fully that he's a better grappler or that he can hang with Brady. He got to get past Brady before I can co-sign him. But, what's his name? Jack proved himself against a really good grappler from the Islam camp, right? So how much better at grappling, per se, is Islam than a Bilal? I mean, I would imagine he's quite a bit better. But JDM held his own against Bilal. So I got to give him respect. What up, Prime? Bro, it's been a minute since Prime been in the chat. What's poppin', bro? What's poppin'? Bro, you still got that fucking... You still got that mod next to your name and you don't even be in here, though, Prime. It's all good, though, homie. Islam don't shoot like Marab or Kamzat. He will stand and bang. Yeah, and you know, I'm curious to see it because Islam has good striking, right? Islam has good striking. It's not a lot of boxing, right? But he's got really good kicks and he mixes it up well. And we all saw, well, I don't know if you guys saw it, but Dustin Poirier saying Islam made me bad at striking in the fight. I could see that. I could see that. We just got to see how some of this stuff plays out, though, because, I mean, I feel like there's a possibility that Jack walks through Islam, on the feet at least, and just makes him look a little bit lost, you know, and frustrated. I could see that, too. List all the good Aussie grapplers. None is the answer. Stu, I think the best one is fucking Volk, isn't it? Buyer, seller, LMAO. The best is Volk. Unless you think of Alexander Volk, but he isn't really a grappler. There's really no other Aussie grapplers. Yeah, I would say the best is Volk, bro. The best is Volk. Volk trained for 3 months just grappling and got tossed around like a salad. Damn, so you're saying Islam tossed Volk salad? That's crazy work, Stu. That's crazy work to put on Islam. I'm playing. Yeah, so okay, the last poll, since Protez is winning 57%, we'll end this poll. And the last poll will be the main event, of course. What is it? Fucking JDM or Islam. We just discussed it. We broke down some points. Now you tell me who you got. JDM. Islam. People sleeping on Jimmy Crute. Is Jimmy Crute fighting this weekend? Leon is mentally weak. Prime, I'll disagree. I mean, okay, let me put it like this, because I get what you guys are saying. But I don't think he's going to be mentally weak with Leon. Or sorry, with Protez. Protez is good now. But it's a little bit of like... If Protez gets by Leon, I'll put a lot more respect on his name. And yeah, whoever asked if Valentina and Wei Li ever fought, no, they never. Or whoever asked if Valentina and Wei Li were onto their trilogy, they never fought before. But we're about to look up. Oh no, I just want to see if fucking Jimmy Crute was fighting this weekend. I think Dylan just said that though because they're talking about the grappler. Yeah, I see Dylan. I should have read that earlier. Okay. Brady got TKO'd by Bilal. Are we serious, Bilal? I know. That's bad by Brady. That's bad by Brady. Sean Brady submitted, little bro. Oh, Leon, yeah. Yeah, but Sean Brady's a really good grappler, Prime. Sean Brady's a really good grappler. Prime hates Leon, it looks like. 21 people, let's go, Jacob. We're switching up on our day ones. Nah, we staying down, Miata boy. We staying down. We staying down. We keeping it real with all the day ones. Not forgetting the day ones. I've actually been plotting behind the scenes how I'm going to keep up with all the day ones. I got an idea. I got a couple ideas. And yeah, shout out everybody in the chat. Shout out everybody watching. Subscribe if you're not. Like the video. We're about to get into our new topic. Buck versus Downey. But let me just finish these off. Protez way more entertaining too. Leon is boring. Nah, I get all the criticisms on Leon. I just think he's going to win the fight. Personally. Good Aussie and grappler don't belong in the same sentence. Did they have wrestling in high school in Australia? That would say a lot. If there's no high school wrestling. If Leon pushes Carlos up to the cage, I can see Carlos doing a spinning elbow KO though. Interesting, interesting. You know, that's that new technique that just came out this year pretty much. Any fighter out there who's not training a defense to the spinning back elbow would be ill-advised. I think every fighter in their gyms right now should be training the spinning back elbow and also trying to avoid getting hit with it. I think every gym should be training that right now. Because clearly a lot of guys are getting caught slipping. Leon doesn't deserve to breathe around that title he stole from the greatest of all time, Kamaru Usman. Shout out Maru. Shout out Kamaru. Nothing but respect for Kamaru. Yes, but it's not the same as the USA. Got you. Unless Leon gets motivated by his corner yelling at him, he ain't landing that head kick. They have wrestling outside of school, but do have comps. Yeah, I know, because Volk was competing in those wrestling comps in Australia. I don't know the names of them, but they seem legit. Very few schools have wrestling as a sport. That's the cool thing about America, though. Like, all these guys in the UFC who are American, a lot of them wrestled in high school, including this man right here. So that leads us into our next topic. Buck is back. Buck is back, boys. I'll read this last chat from Miata Boy. Yeah, when he pushes Carlos to the cage and tries to cut a angle, then I see him spinning elbow. Yeah, that's why I said, it's, you know, if you're not training that, you will get caught by that by surprise. Bro, looks like midnight. Oh my, Tom Berry, relax, bro. Can't even believe you made me read that. I literally thought you were talking about like it's late night here, and it looks like it's dark in my background, but you are foul, Tom Berry. I can't believe you. Take it back, Tom Berry. Take it back. All right. Yeah, Joaquin Buckley versus Pat Downey. It's happening. Bro, Joaquin is stealing everything Corey Anderson worked for. First, Beast in 25-8. Buck comes out with 25-8 shirts. Last year, I think, selling them. Corey Anderson's like, bro, that's my shit. Now Corey Anderson gets injured, pulls out of the Pat Downey match, and Joaquin steals his opponent. Corey Anderson low-key pissed. But, yeah, this is a cool match. What does Joaquin do after getting out grappled by Usman? Shit, he steps into the RAF arena to take on the former American, how do you say this? I think Pat was an American representative at one point in time in the Olympics or something like that. Not the real Olympics, but on that scene, that freestyle scene. Buck stepping up against him. Pat Downey got a gnarly gut wrench. I don't know if this is freestyle or folk style, but I mean, for Buck's sake, I hope it is folk style, because I don't know how much freestyle Buck be doing. But for the record, I think it's a worth mentioning. Joaquin's coach in wrestling is Nick Simmons. Okay, Nick Simmons, highly respected in the Team USA wrestling scene. All right, Pat Downey knows. Fuck, I just forgot his name. Simmons. Wait, I'll tell you, because this is the last dude to beat, I think, Henry Cejudo in wrestling. Let me just find out what his name is again. Nick Simmons. Nick Simmons, yeah. So this dude beat Nick Simmons, Joaquin's wrestling coach, is a man who holds a win over Henry Cejudo, the youngest gold medalist in American history. So Joaquin does have a good coach to teach him some things, and he's going to need it, because Pat Downey is a great wrestler, and you can't take that away from him. He's won some of the best tournaments, All-American, in D1. I forget the name. I think, let's see. Pat Downey Wiki. But the one thing about Joaquin I will say is he rises to the occasion. So I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see what he can do. Oh yeah, 2019 Pan Am medalist. And oh yeah, he won the US Open in 2019. This was a big tournament. Look at this. Racked off 6 wins. If you win the US Open, you are certified, okay? You win the US Open, you get a stop sign, you are certified. I'll say it again, certified, bro. The average person does not fucking win this. You see that name right there? I don't know if you guys know these names, but Miles Martin, okay? Miles Martin. This was Bo Nickal's greatest competitor throughout college, Miles Martin. Or greatest adversary, you could say. Nick Heflin. So yeah, just a little backstory on Pat Downey. He's a really good wrestler. You know, Hamzat brought him in to help him train for DDP. That says a lot as well. A guy like Hamzat asking you for your expertise, so to speak. Come on, man. Hamzat knows just about all there is to grappling. Yeah, NCAA and Open champ. Not an NCAA champ, but a NCAA All-American, U.S. Open champ. They do have some very high-level coaches in wrestling. Yeah, JDM and Islam 50-50. That's crazy, boys. Perry, you think that's crazy? Look at the stream he's planning. What stream, homie? Help me out. Or Barry? You saying Barry or Perry? If Buck improves his grappling, he would be champ, but he also got dropped by Kevin. Not a good look. Yeah, bro, but that had a lot to it. I don't even want to go over all those things that he was battling going into that Kevin fight, but just believe me when I say that fight is way different this time around. Way different, bro. I'll just say Joaquin was all out of sorts, bro, and he still stepped up to fight Kevin. But, like, he wasn't ready for that fight necessarily. He needs a coach to teach him the difference between open wrestling and MMA wrestling. He does have that. Nick Simmons can teach him that. I'm a bit scared that JDM will do Islam like Adriano Moraes did, bro. I watched that knockout today. Crazy. That's one of the craziest right hook knockouts I've ever seen, bro. Islam just came crashing in, bro. Big difference. That's what I said. Read the chat, fella. Shit, I'm just catching up, Stu. I'm just catching up. I'm probably going to miss that, whatever you said. NCAA D1, 100%. Moneyberg versus Strickland. Let's book that shit. So good shit, good shit. Now, these guys are beefing, bro. These guys are beefing. Shout out everybody watching. Like the stream, boys. Like the stream. We got a bunch of people in here. Not enough likes. I mean, 12 likes. 12 likes would be great. We got like 18 people in here right now. But, all right. So this is the interview me and Dylan just did. And, you know, I asked Dylan, look, man, I know you got to fight in December and shit like that, but you want to come back to the UFC. Put a name out there if you got one, bro. You be seeing anyone online, you know, at 170, you want to run it with? This man says Kevin fucking Holland, all right? And then all of his fans, Budka's fans, started tagging Holland, and he got a response. Budka got a response from Holland. Let's just read the whole thing. So I guess a little bit of backstory. I think Kevin Holland is looking, he posted on Facebook because he's got a promotion and he's looking for a fighter or two fighters to compete at 145 pounds. For some reason, Budka's fans on Facebook commented saying like, Dylan Budka will fight you. So I think Kevin's a little bit confused as to who Dylan is. So Kevin goes, what's your record? Haha. And I'm not in the cage, just really freaking close. So I don't know. I think Kevin's saying he would run it with him in the gym. Fuck waiting for a UFC bout. Dylan Budka goes 9-5, and I'd love for you to be my debut 170 fight in the UFC. Kevin goes, sounds good, my guy. Which is just like, you know, yeah, sounds good. But he goes, this for a 145 fight. Don't be a dumbass begging for attention. So you see, I think at first Kevin wasn't really sure what was going on here. And then Budka was like, I'm 9-5. I want my debut at 70 to be against you. So Kevin's like, oh, okay, sounds good. You know, Now Kevin Holland responds to this guy, Michael Hill, who was the one who initiated the whole Budka will fight you thing. Okay? And then he goes, we trying to book fights for a local promotion. Y'all can either come to my gym and try the tough guy stuff or simply get in the UFC. Crying, laughing. All this on Facebook trying to be tough is kind of gay. So again, Kevin was trying to book a fight. His initial post, I think, that they responded to was him just trying to find a fighter for a regional show. And these guys are popping in the comments being like, you know, Dylan Budka wants to run it with you in the UFC. Now, Dylan responded to this, Holland's response to Michael Hill, and Dylan Budka went scorched earth on Kevin. Dylan goes, being a tough guy, question mark. People are tagging me in your post because of my call out I did towards you on Perry Punch. So I commented, I respected you. Now if the fight gets booked, I'ma slap the shit out you before I lay your ass out. I don't need attention. I just wanted to start your ass for my first back in. My bad. I just want to start your ass for my first fight back in the UFC. See you when I see you. Somebody commented, best we can do is Jacoby Smith. So these guys are beefing now. And if you want the context to this, this is the call out right here.
Who've been, you know, catching your eye in the UFC, just to put it out there. I know you're still fighting in December and shit. Don't want to cut the chickens too soon, but I'm just asking.
If I had a dream fight for my first one at 70, bro, I would love to go against Kevin Holland for my first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would love to face Kevin Holland for my first one, bro. I think that's a good good first fight. He's kind of like a gatekeeper there, kind of. And I feel like I could showcase some good skills against him for my first fight, and I would love to share the cage with him too. I don't want no easy route. I don't want no slouches. I want the same shit they gave me before because I could have beat them then, but now I'm gonna do it at a different weight class. I don't want no easy fights. I don't want no easy knockouts. I don't want no scrubs. I don't want them to bring somebody in for me to win. I want that guy. I want that ranked guy. Bro, I'm just ready. And if it has to be Kevin Holland, I'll do Kevin Holland. If it has to be any of the guys in the top 15 and they think I'm going to come in and just be a body for them, let me do that. Let me showcase. And I just need one more shot, bro. I just need one more shot. And
anybody at 170?
So there it is. You know, respect to Dylan. He's not ducking no fades. He's asking for a tough-ass fight. Respect to Dylan. One more topic is Patty shouldn't fight Ilya in 324. I think Patty should face Justin. Well, Prime, we've been over this a few weeks ago, but you haven't been here, huh, homie? You haven't fucking been here, Prime. All right, so Prime. Justin already turned down Patty in hopes of getting the Ilya fight. And then it's my belief that Ilya returned the favor to Justin and turned his ass down for January. So, I believe it should be Patty versus Ilya in that case. I wouldn't be fully opposed to Patty versus Justin. Like, if that got booked, I wouldn't be crying about it. I'd be like, okay, it is what it is. I would be more okay with that than Justin versus Ilya. That's for damn fucking sure. But, like I said, Justin turned down Patty, bro. And I think we already know, right? Justin also turned down Arman for UFC Qatar. That's why Arman's fighting Dan Hooker. Justin could have been fighting next fucking week. So I don't know how Justin's getting a title shot. I've already said this, but I'm just reiterating it to Prime. Patty subs Ilya like Bobby Green. Bro, I mean, I think Patty has a really good chance in that fight. A lot of people sleeping on Patty. Patty's big, bro. He's got good grappling. He hits hard. He's confident. He's on a win streak. In what world do we fucking put Justin in there before Patty, bro? In what world? And being that Justin turned down Patty, come on, man. Let's fucking send those contracts out and get them signed. I saw a different headline from Patty today. He was like pissed as fuck at Islam. He was pissed as fuck at Islam for, what was it? Oh, for saying that he needs to come to Dagestan for 2 to 3 years and forget. Because grappling sucks, I guess, in Islam's eyes. And then I think Patty just went off and he's like, fuck that guy, I want to bash his skull in, like typical Scouser trash talk. I unfollowed Holland on IG because he keeps posting vids on the toilet. Oh, you mean real shit from the shitter? Buyer seller? Real shit from the shitter? Kevin loves the bathroom snaps, doesn't he? The bathroom vids. It must be his only peaceful time. Bobby Green is a bum fighter that is terrible. Damn Prime. Bobby Green had a little run a couple years ago, though. Don't think Patty should jump that much, but it would be a popular fight. Definitely a popular fight. Also, Justin can't seem to not fight anything but champions. Well, bro, it could have been Patty, but shit, man. Could have been Armand. Justin needs a win to get the belt, to get to the belt, or to get a title shot. Justin would lose to Patty. He would get a sub round 3 or 4. You know, Justin versus Patty would be a good fight. That's why I said I'm not opposed to it. But unfortunately, fucking Justin turned him down because Justin is a stubborn fucking mule, boys. In fact, we did a whole video on this, boys. We did a whole video on this, okay? Yes, I'm going to plug it real quick. Where is it? Here it is, okay? Look at the thumbnail. He is stubborn. This man is as stubborn as it gets. Look at the face in the thumbnail, bro. This fucking guy. That's my initial reaction to what I'm talking about right now. People forget, man. Jacob interviewed SD when he was taking a shit. Shit, some people don't even know that, Miata boy. That's how I know Miata boy's tapped in. But yes, I did interview SD while he was taking a shit, and I had no clue. That shit was foul, dude. I can't believe it. That's some risky business, bro. Just dropping the drawers while your camera's open on an interview is crazy. Unbelievably risky. I wonder if SD's mad at me for the Dylan Budka call out. But you know what? I don't think he would be mad at me. SD is just a character on this page, bro. Like, we always keep SD's name going on this page. I hope he understands that. Justin is literally taking on Fiziev, but not Patty or Armand, which can help his chances through the rankings into the title shot. Well, because he thinks he fucking earned it off of Fiziev, which is also crazy, bro. Also fucking crazy. Yo, this chick got bite marks on her arm from a jiu-jitsu match. That's some wild shit. Okay,
People are...
Taco Padilla. Should we just go to the clip? This is what I really... Because we discussed this a few days ago. This is why I'm bringing it back up. Taco Padilla on whether he not...
Man, we
Taco Padilla on whether or not he got a 50K bonus that was undisclosed. Okay, because obviously everybody was up in arms that Taco Padilla didn't get his 50K bonus after he asked for it to help his mom get out of a trailer, right? But then everybody else, the Daddy Dana defenders, were commenting saying, look, he probably got something under the table. It was probably an undisclosed bonus. So I said, okay, fine. Everybody wants to fucking assume that shit and defend Daddy Dana. Then fine, we will get this man on and we will ask him and we will get to the bottom of it. And I fucking did, all right? So let's get to it. I owe you guys this one because I promised it. So here it is. If the UFC sent him an undisclosed bonus. I'll spoil it beforehand just so that you guys like know what to listen for. I mean, you can obviously just understand it without me doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Taco says he didn't get a bonus okay? But to my surprise, he says the UFC has given him bonuses in the past after fights where he didn't, get awarded it the night of. So let's say he missed the performance bonuses for one of his previous fights, right? The night of. Taco says a couple of times now, the UFC has sent him extra money a couple months later. So although he didn't get the $50K bonus under the table after the fight, he's still hopeful he might get a check somewhere down the road. Okay, that's pretty much what he's about to say, but you can listen to it from Taco's words.
With the bonus, people are kind of thinking like maybe the UFC did help you. Under the table type of thing. Did you happen to get anything under the table? Again, if you didn't, I'm not going to look down on the UFC, but I'm just asking.
Nothing yet, bro. I think it's also, you gotta remember Makachev and what's the name's Madalena's coming up. There's a lot of things coming up. The UFC is a well-oiled machine, man. So it's like I haven't got anything yet, but I know the UFC is one of those organizations that they'll spin it back, like literally, like 3 months from now, 2 months from now, a month from now, something will pop up and I'll just be like, damn, thanks UFC. Like I didn't expect that, man. So there was a few performances before where I got the finish where I didn't get the 50K, but they still hooked me up later down the line. So I've been taken care of by UFC, and that's what I mean. It's never been like we just hate this guy, like they're businessmen, bro. Like unless I'm coming out saying all the wild shit, and there's still fighters who work for the UFC that talk crazy, but the UFC, they don't really things personal. Like I think for the Rong Zhu fight, I gave a shout out to Superlek, who fights for ONE FC, and then they commented too, like, oh, the reason they didn't give Padilla the bonus is because he said something about Superlek, and he's from another promotion, but they still gave me a little extra side bonus because of that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
the UFC is not. It's more of a machine than it is like a oh, fuck that guy, let's take it personal.
I got you. That's why I personally, before we started, how I told you, I don't think they're tripping about it, because that old saying, right? Good publicity, bad publicity, it's all publicity at the end of the day.
So yeah, that's it. Go watch the interview if you want to watch more of it. But that's the update on Taco, as far as he might still get a bonus. The jury is still out. But there's one other clip, just one more important clip from the interview, is this one. Taco speaks, right, on not getting the 50K bonus. And not only that, but the narrative, and not only from fans. The main reason why I asked this question is because it's a narrative from people like Luke Thomas, right, who are certified, who don't just speak out of nowhere and just share, like, opinions necessarily. Well, I mean, he shares opinions, but he was speaking about something, about Taco not getting the bonus as if it was a fact the UFC punished him. And I don't understand why. Because how do you know that for a fact? So I asked Taco, what he thinks about this narrative. So just listen to this one too. This is the last one I'll play for Taco's interview. But I see all the Taco love. We all fuck with Taco. All the homies love Taco, I can tell. And we're tapped in with Taco, boys. If you don't know, look at that hat right there, Gardena. That's about 45 minutes away from me. So me and Taco can tap in person in the future. I'm sure we will. Think he fucks with me after the interview. I got some contact information from his media guy. So me and Taco will be in contact.
Saying that the UFC punished you for what you said on the mic by, saying you want to take care of your family and things like that. Do you believe that narrative, or did you hear anything, or like, where do you think that narrative is even coming from, that like they don't like that you said that and that's why you didn't get? I'm just, honestly, it's like a genuine question.
Dana, Sean, Mick, my mom lives in a trailer right now, man. I need that 50 G's so I can help my mama, man.
You know what, bro? I think it's just natural human curiosity. It's like, Why do we believe there's aliens in Area 51? It's because it's so secretive, right? And because, the UFC is just a little bit more mysterious with how bonuses are decided on, because we still don't know who actually make those decisions. Is it AI making the decisions? Is it the head bosses making the decisions? But I don't think the UFC was punishing me, because, they signed me to a new contract. Shit, they basically had me a cooked goose on a plate. So the one narrative I would love to get out, man, if I can, I heard it out there too, and I just would like to let people know I'm not struggling. I am not in poverty. My life isn't bad. The truth is, bro, is I'm making great money as a man with a girlfriend who adopted his nephew, but I am not making the money I would like to be making to help my mom retire into a place where she doesn't have to think about basic survival. You know what I'm saying? That's my plea. Hey, this extra money would help me put my mom into a place for retirement where she doesn't have to think about the struggle. Like literally, she just saw me. I just saw her today and she was like, please don't worry about me. I'm happy. As long as I got you, don't worry about me. And I looked at her, I was like, Mom, I'm your son, your firstborn son, the strongest male of your sons. And it's my job to make sure that you're not thinking about, oh, where's my rent going to come from? How am I going to this? And, with everything happening with the government and all that stuff, bro, my mom relies on the government to survive. I'm sure like any man out there, bro, you don't want your mom, your girlfriend, your wife, your kids, anybody to be at someone else's mercy. And that's why I want to retire my mom. That's the whole thing, guys. So again, I appreciate everyone standing up for me, everyone saying what they're saying and trying to be or being allies to me, man. I'm grateful for that, but I want you guys to know that I appreciate it, but you guys don't have to get my words are about love for my family, not hate for the company I'm working for,
People are
Shout out all the boys. Shout out all the boys in the chat. Shout out Gardena. I just want to say before I read off some chats, Taco Padilla is a good son, bro. He's a good fucking son, man. I respect this man. At the end of the day, I respect this man. Wants to do right for his mom. I think we all do. So nothing but respect, Taco. I've seen enough Taco title shot against Tom. Let's fucking run it, bro. Taco versus the world, bro. Taco versus the world. Here's 10K. We pay you fuck all so we can afford it. Unk Dana is evolving and having championship main event fights with his wife, then letting Taco get a 50K bonus. Jesus. Oh, Miata Boy says, Jacob, by the way, Ethan is on a 8-fight win streak by 7 by KO. Okay, Miata Boy, let's tap in. We'll tap in with that next. That'll be the next topic. By the way, reach goal of 12 likes. Let's go, boys. Thank you to everybody. He should at least get the 30% of the purse they took from his opponent who came in overweight. Tom Berry. So I asked him about this one too, right? I mean, I knew the answer. Or no, wait. I think they already posted it. An article said he got 25%. I think the lower end is 20% of the purse. The higher end is 30%. So we got in the middle. I did want to say this, and I fuck with Taco, so I'm not gonna do what I normally do and be all animated and shit like that, okay? But I'm just gonna say this genuinely. I wish Taco's manager would have got him that 30%. Because I asked Taco, did you get to negotiate for more? Being that Bonfim missed weight by 5 fucking pounds. And it's not Taco's job to negotiate with the UFC. That's why he is a manager, because he got to worry about the fight. Not be getting in an argument with fucking Dana over 5% of the other dude's purse, right? I mean, Taco's a real one, though. He's like, I don't want to take all of his money. Like, I'm not greedy. Like, he's got a family to feed too. But fuck it, bro. Fuck it. It's business at the end of the day. This dude missed weight. You need that 30%, bro. If that's the max, you get the max. Just because this dude, it's what this dude deserves. Because of how big of a fucking weight miss it was. So I wish his manager would have got him that 30%. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say about it. And I think all managers should advocate for their fighters in their best interest. So, I don't know. I see that it doesn't happen all the time. We have Fajita Fridays yet. How about Waffle Wednesday? Shit, boys. We're going to have more soon. speaking of that, right? Let me give you guys my thoughts about that. Because obviously we wanted to do Taco Tuesday for Taco Padilla. We need to get people in studio, right? To do these animated Fajita Friday type shit. And we will get there, boys. We will get there. But, like, think about it. If I were to do Taco Tuesday, this guy did the interview in his car, bro. It just wouldn't have hit. You feel me? It wouldn't have hit. So I left it alone. But believe me, I want to do more fun shit for the stream, and we will. We will get there. We'll get some guests in studio, some fighters in studio. Maybe Taco. Taco only lives 45 minutes away from me. This might be the best one. Or shit, maybe I'll get a cameraman, okay, and we'll go to Taco's favorite taco spot in LA and do a little interview type thing. It's all coming in the near future, boys. Just keep sticking with me, and we're coming. We're coming. Not the Area 51 nonsense. Bro, people love that alien shit. I don't pay too much attention to the aliens. Do I think aliens exist? Yeah. Thought we matured off the Area 51 alien topics. Bro, before the interview started, Prime, he like warned me. He's like, I'm from the conspiracy era. Like, I'm a conspiracy theorist. I wish you would have played into the Alien 51 shit. Like, what do you think is in Area 51, and should we break into the Area 51? Bro, Taco's clearly fucking, his interest is peaked on Area 51, you can tell. He brought it up so quick. I did make sure to keep it in the clip, though. I could have cut that out, but I was like, nah, the Area 51 is going to be like a little bit of rage bait, and clearly it worked. But nobody commented about it here. Nice, he takes care of his family because these rich politicians don't do shit. Danaverse and card, the main event. Danaverse and in Bad Couples FC Championship. Please don't tell me Dana's wife's name is Ann, Prime. Dana's wife's name is Ann? Taco tinfoil hat conspiracy theories. Yeah, he got them for sure. Dana born in Area 51. Dana versus Tito boxing. I do know about Dana owing the Mafia. Whitey Bulger, right? Whitey Bulger was coming for Dana's ass, bro. And Dana fled to Vegas. I don't give a fuck, Taco. Area 51 talk now. Alright, next time I get Taco on, we're going Area 51 segment. Remind me, boys. I'll tell you when I'm getting Taco on next. And then you guys remind me Area 51 segment, and we'll do it. I gotta look into Area 51 so I can actually partake in the conversation, though. Or else I'm just gonna sit back and be listening to him. Do weight misses on a sliding scale. The more you miss, the more money you lose. Unbroken, 1,000, 100,000, million%, bro. Like I said, I believe up to 1.5 pound weight miss, you could do the minimum. 1.5 pound weight miss to like a 2.5 pound weight miss, right? That 1.5 pound to 2.5, 25%. Anything above 2.5 pound weight miss, fucking maximum, bro. Maximum. 5 pounds is a lot, bro. 5 pounds is a fucking lot. I was gonna say, ain't no way you're letting fighters in your Section 8 housing. Bro, they're gonna keep me safe, Dylan. They're gonna keep me safe in this bitch. Nobody's gonna fuck with me if I got a fighter here with me. But nobody even fucks with me now in here. Section 8 is basically UFC all day. Hey, I feel like Gardena, right? Gardena, where I live, is a step up from Taco's spot. So Taco will like my area. Taco definitely gonna like my area. Shit, I'm gonna have to go to the Section 8 housing to go meet up with Taco if we go do Taco Tuesday. Cause Taco, his favorite spot's in LA. Shit, I gotta go to LA. I feel like if you know anything about OC, we don't like going to LA. We don't like going to LA. But I'll do it for Taco. Bring Kelvin along with you so he can inhale Taco video. Bro, Kelvin got to get that eating disorder under control, doesn't he? That shit's going to be the I don't know if you want to say it. You know what I'm going to say. That shit's going to end him. A lot of someone getting 20K for a fight. Okay, I got through all the chats. Now let's go to, what's his name? Malcolm Wellmaker. Where the hell is Malcolm? Ethan Ewing. He's American. Ewing? Where's this guy from? Anaheim. Bro, I know this, that's why I asked where this guy's from, because I know this last name. I wonder if this guy's got a brother that I know. Born in 1998. We gotta look into this guy. Right off the bat, before I even saw where he's from, I'm like, wait. Hold on. I'm gonna look him up on Instagram. Nathan Ewing. Bro, it's cold in this house right now. I gotta put on a jacket in a second. What's his Instagram? Ethan. Okay, I don't think I know him. Maybe he's cousins with somebody I know, though. He could be related to somebody I know. Anyway, he's from my area, though. Anaheim is considered OC. So, I'm unfamiliar with Ethan, but let's get familiar. Trains at CSW, so he's good at striking. Oh, wait. Combat Submission Wrestling. Who's the coach over here? Never mind. Thought it's a different gym. Anyway. Okay. So he's 8-2. And he's on a, like Miata said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, wait. Not a streak. He broke the streak here with a decision. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 of his last 8 wins are by knockout. That's still pretty good. He's coming off a win on Uriah Faber's promotion. Title fight. Won it. Okay, pretty good. So he got himself a regional title. Then he got signed to the UFC on short notice to fight Wellmaker. Now, Wellmaker been knocking everybody the fuck out. Bad. Okay. So let's see. Let's see these boys scrap. 2 opponents fell out. Sergey City, Cody Haddon on fight week. Now Ethan. Also credit to Wellmaker for stepping up and just always being game, wanting to fight. I mean, Wellmaker is a beast, bro. The only thing for Wellmaker, he's like that Carlos Prates when he got signed off Contender. Carlos was just starching everyone. That's basically Wellmaker right now. So it's going to be a quick rise for him. And you can tell it's going to be a quick rise because he's having a hard time getting guys to, you know, stay in these fights with him. They're pulling out. So he got to step up to the higher level competition. Looking to go 3-0 in the UFC. 2 first-round knockouts so far. 3 if you include Contender Series. Yeah, Wellmaker is a beast. And you know, Bo Nickel, I think he got humbled after that RDR thing a little bit. I don't find him as annoying this week. And you know, let's see what he can do. They're giving him another grappler. They're just like throwing him grapplers. Paul Craig, RDR, Rodolfo. So we'll see. We'll see. It is of my belief that Bo Nickel should embrace the grappling. If he's been training it now. Behind the scenes. And he should embrace it against Rodolfo and show us what he's made of. There's no reason why at this point in time Bo Nickel shouldn't be able to like hold his own in the grappling department against a guy like Rodolfo. There's no reason. Other than he might be ignoring jiu-jitsu and shit like that. I don't know. That would be my reason. Yeah, good shit. It's a good card this week. But the event is flying under the radar. It is what it is. Every prospect better be scared if they own a bakery, though. If you go to LA, wear a hazmat suit, I know. Jacob and Taco start filming Jacob and Taco start filming bum fights mid-interview outside the taco spot. Shit, that would be gold, wouldn't it? We should walk down some type of Skid Row type area. LA's like all fucking like that though, bro. Enough. Ethan Ewing versus Marav for the Bantamweight Championship. Let's see. If Ethan fucking starches a guy like Malcolm Wellmaker, I think we're all going to be on notice. I'm trying to see some funny fights like Bobby Green versus Derek Lewis. Oh, that's definitely in LA, bro. Definitely Miata boy. Oh, damn. Cody broke his foot? Cody who? Bro, who are you talking about, Miata boy? Oh, Cody Haddon. I knew there was a Cody in here. Okay, I got you. Uriah Hall, Uriah Faber seems to be coaching a lot of people. Seems good at it. Yeah, Uriah's a great coach. I mean, Team Alpha Male is one of the best gyms in MMA. Crap, I put too much pepper in my rice. Are you brown, white, or jasmine rice guy? I'm a, right now I'm rocking with the jasmine unbroken. I'm a jasmine rice guy. I don't put any pepper on my rice actually, but I'm a soy sauce guy. I go jasmine rice. Sometimes I like getting the Thailand one, the one from Thailand. And I throw some soy sauce on that bitch. I'm gonna make some chicken though, some chicken and rice after this. I didn't eat, boys, because I was running late, so I came on the stream. I fucking serve you boys first before myself. So shout out to everybody. But it paid off because everybody came in the stream tonight. It was worth it. Everybody keep just running up the likes, boys. Running up the likes. I still see we got a lot of viewers in here, so shout out everybody, bro. Shout out everybody. Shout out everybody. That's pretty much the topics, though. What else was in the description? Let me see. But whatever you've seen today, if you want me to talk about it, just drop it in the chat. You got me here for now. But today was low-key a little bit of a slow news day. But look at us creating our own news with Taco, with Dylan and fucking Kevin. All right, boys. Shout out to us. Shout out to you boys. If it wasn't for you boys, I wouldn't have done the Dylan Budka interview. I wouldn't have done the Taco interview. You boys asked for it. So we did it. When Bilal gets respect put on his name, he will show Canelo hands. Who you guys got? You guys got I almost called him Canelo. You guys got Bilal or Ian next week? Since you're in Cali, have you ever considered visiting Mexico, like going to the Hong Kong hotel or getting PEDs over the counter? I've never considered that, but I have been to Mexico. Like when I was younger, I went there. I drove through the border, and then you see like little kids like selling shit when you're driving through the border. I bought some shit too. I bought like a necklace and shit. Some kids are like juggling. What Why do I feel like the Hong Kong hotel is like a total brothel? Why do I feel like the Hong Kong hotel is a total brothel? I'm actually going to black my screen for a second while I look up the Hong Kong hotel in Mexico. But I could go to Mexico to get them stem cells that Joe and Sean O'Malley talk about. Ian Cuckhugger Gary versus forget the name. Someone did a video buying PED in Mexico. You could also do that shit in like Asia, like Thailand and the Philippines. I heard you can get cheap steroids. But bro, I'm only 29, man. I got you boys know I got that test. You boys know. I'm not gonna repeat myself from last night, but if you were in last night's stream, you know I don't need that shit. There's a brothel every 50 feet in Mexico. Wait, I'm just wondering though, Dylan, is the Hong Kong hotel like see what is this Mexico? It says the best 10 hotels near Hong Kong Gentlemen's Club in Tijuana, Baja California. Okay, I understand now. I knew it. I fucking knew it. How'd I know? How'd I know that, Dylan? I'm just that good. I'm just that good. No, I've never considered it, but MTK was telling me about the strip clubs in Tijuana, and he thinks they're better than the ones here. MTK was telling me about that last stream. In fact, he told me to ask Taco which strip club he likes more, and I was gonna ask Taco, but Taco, when he hopped on the call with me, he was in the car with his girl. So I was like, bro, I can't do your girl dirty like that. I'm not gonna ask that stupid ass question. It wouldn't have been stupid though if his girl wasn't in the car. Just an idea, you should consider interviewing T-Rex. You know, we've talked a couple times, me and T-Rex, but we just never really locked in on the interview. But I could reach out to T-Rex. If he got a fight coming up, I could reach out to T-Rex. Or when he got a fight coming up, I'll reach out to him. Ethan looks big compared to Wellmaker. I've never even seen them next to each other. I can look at his Instagram. Let's just pull his Instagram up here on Tapology. Bro lost his first two fights, so that's crazy. Modern day JDM. Or JDM 2.0. So this dude is 5'8", 68-inch reach. Malcolm Wellmaker, 5'10", 71-inch reach. Well, damn, we got our answer, didn't we? Wellmaker, the bigger guy, maybe hadn't got more muscles. Maybe hadn't got more muscles. Is that the one the Asian comic went to, Danny Chow or something? Shit, I don't know. I'm broken. I don't know. Next thing you know, Ilya will run for president in Spain. Where's O'Malley been? Rob has already done like 3 fights. Defenses, unlike Sean, who has only done 1. You know, I think O'Malley and Corey Sandhagen need a fight now. They've been circling each other for years. They've been in each other's crosshairs for years. It's time, bro. It's time. O'Malley versus fucking Sandhagen. They both coming off losses to Merab. Run that shit. All right, boys. I'm seeing the poll at 52% right now for JDM. We'll end the poll. We'll end the poll in 4 minutes. At 12:25, we'll end the poll. We'll put respect on Bilal once Islam gets TKO'd by JDM. Standard replicant. I want JDM to win, but I'm betting on Islam. Damn, Standard. You're just covering your bases so you don't get upset either way. If JDM wins, you're happy. But if he loses, at least you made some money. I've been there. I've been there before. LFG, what up, Andrew? Always drop it in the chat. What up, Andrew? Shout out, Andrew. You got Muslim to run for president in Spain. T-Rex fighting Chris Duncan on December 6th, so the timing is decent. Okay, Dylan, okay. All right, let's run it. Let's run it. I'll reach out to T-Rex. You got it. All right, bye, boys. I'm going to sleep. See you later, Prime. I better see you in the chat more, Prime. Just a little bit more. I mean, like, Ethan looks more ripped, lean. Yeah, I could tell here. I could tell here. But what's his Instagram? Let's check out his Instagram. He starched that dude. Oh, yeah, he got some good hands on him. The Professor Finesser. Okay. The Professor Finesser. I like that. I like that. Finessing. I like that. Oh, we got a shirt. Professor Finesser. That's a tongue twister, though. He looks better when he's or he looks scarier when he's fighting. Here he doesn't look that scary at all. We shall see. Can he do that against Wellmaker? We shall see. He just be dropping these dudes, though. Andrew UPS. No one's talking about Ilya's girl with that rapper now. Bro, I don't know if you saw the update, Miata boy, but his girl wasn't with the rapper. His girl fucking... That was a picture of her and her brother. That was a picture of her and her brother. And somebody photoshopped it and made him black. And I think they put sunglasses on him or something like that. But that was originally a picture of her and her brother. And you got these AI boys going crazy with it. I almost fell for it. I almost fucking posted that shit. Have I seen the Ilya Topuria sparring competitions? It's wild. By the way, I checked out the TMT Doghouse Rules fights with my homie. We saw a 10-year-old brutalize another kid. Yeah, bro. Those were fucking crazy. He doesn't do that shit as much anymore, though, or really ever. Dylan, you should look at the one with, so, Hassan. So, there's another one, right? What's his name? Hassan how do you say his fucking name? Hassan Rahman Jr., the guy who was going to fight Jake Paul. He did a Doghouse Rules fight one time. Some older dude, right, beat up his little brother in Doghouse Rules. Then Hassan came up, or Hasim, I don't know if it's Hassan or Hasim, but Hasim got called out, like, from his house and came to avenge his brother's loss. You got to see that Doghouse Rules video. Just do like a Floyd Mayweather Doghouse Rules Hassan Rahman Jr. I can pull it up for you so you can see it. Floyd Mayweather Doghouse Rules Hassan. This is the one. Or maybe it's not. Where is it? Hold on, I'm going to find it. his name? Hasim Rahman Jr. Hasim. Damn, I can't find it. Oh well, sorry. Damn, I wish I could have delivered that. It does exist. If you guys can find it and dig it up, it does exist. Let's see what the chat says. Oh, I meant compilations, not competition. I got you. I got you. Louis, I don't know. The H is throwing me the fuck off. That's why I was like pausing. But I'm going to just start saying Rockman. Castro, you don't know shit about boxing. I don't know shit about boxing, I guess. I'm over here trying to find a video I couldn't fucking pull up. There's a bunch of British kids fighting on YouTube. Pops up sometimes. No helmets, but no headshots. Shit, I like watching headshots, though. Pull up the video of Blueface Judo throwing that guy in the jail outfit. I don't got it. I don't got it. Is it the one with what's that guy's name? Austin McBroom? Is that what you're talking about? This one?
Blueface would play the role of a
on your fucking life.
You trying to sex play me? Fuck up. Like the hog tie your little light skinned ass. Give me a fucking hand. I don't want to live no more.
This was funny. At first, I only saw the little clip of it, and I was like, damn, what the hell is Austin McBroom doing? But then I realized it was a whole stream. And they were basically acting. Blueface was the prison guard, the CO, the correctional officer, and then McBroom was the inmate, acting like Blueface. It was some good shit. Blueface was like crushing up chips and like pouring water in there, and then he like made like a what do you call it? A tortilla. And then he put some like, what do you call it, bro? That canned chicken in there. What up, Jew? What up? The stream is almost over, brother. Pretty much over. But here we are back again watching this, Jew. Jew, this is probably like fucking deja vu for you. We were literally here last night doing the same thing. Looks like the Bounty Hunter shows. Bro, after this, I'm going to keep watching my favorite show ever. What's it called? 60 Days In. I love 60 Days In, boys. New episode or season just dropped on Netflix. What the heck is this? Mayweather's such a crypto scammer. Bro, Mayweather is, he belongs to Israel, doesn't he? He have a Dorito sandwich, Spam. No, not Spam. I love Spam. I also love the canned chicken too. But it was just canned chicken, like that canned white meat chicken in the water. He like drained out the water and he put it on top of this like, bro, he just crushed up tortilla chips, poured water, made it flat, and then he put the chicken on top of it, and then he rolled it all up into like a, what do you call it? A tamale. It was the most disgusting thing I've seen. I would never eat something like that. And McBroom fucking nearly threw up eating it. Hold up, let me just go like this. This is better, huh? Canned chicken is crazy work. I know, I've had a lot of canned chicken in my day, though. Blueface switching roles. Yeah, he was. All right, boys. All right. All right. That's the stream. That's the stream for the evening, boys. I guess we can just go ahead and look on X real quick. See if there's anything here. Oh, of course, we got Usman. Oh, no video, though. Let's listen to this.
Kamaru.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that?
I think if you look at it,
As soon as I go big screen. Oh, damn it. I was supposed to end the JDM poll, too. JDM poll ending now. JDM winning. So you guys have JDM winning in the chat. If Israel taking good or paying good, we will take the bait. They must be paying Floyd really well. Oh, like these little Vienna finger cans? Yeah, basically, but with chicken in it. But yeah, like the Vienna sausage can. Okay, let's watch this real quick. Wait, yeah, that's what I want to do, Dylan. Okay, we'll watch this, then we'll watch Ilya knocking out sparring partners and call it a day.
Kamaru's a former champion. He had one of the longest win streaks at welterweight as a champ. So, of course, everybody wants to get that name on their resume. And I think it's a favorable matchup for Islam. So, of course, he's going to throw it out there. But, yeah, Usman is definitely in there. He's definitely in the talks, but I think he has to win one more at least before you even start considering him for the title shot. So yeah, it's a little crazy. Everyone wants a title shot, but no one wants to fight for it.
Yeah. So obviously we get a bunch of welterweights, asking very similar questions to them, and they all kind of like pound the table for themselves to get the next title shot. You're kind of passive with it. Are you worried because of that? You're not. You'll be the highest ranked guy in the card.
Yeah.
You beat the undefeated Michael Morales. You beat a former champion, Leon Edwards. But you're not the one saying, "Yeah, I'm the next guy." Are you worried they'll skip you because of that?
No, because like I said, I'm not worried about it. I had a point in my career where all I wanted was a title shot. I got the Bilal fight. I thought that was going to be the easiest fight of my career. I lost that fight, and I was expecting to get a title shot after that, So I'm not rushing things anymore. Whatever happens, happens. My path is my path, and I'm going to go out there Saturday night, do my thing. If I get the title shot next, great. If not, I'm a fighter. I'm just going to keep fighting people until I'm undeniable and I get the shot. I don't want to be one of these guys saying, I deserve this, I deserve this. You earn what you get here, so I'm going to go out there. I'm going to earn my shit.
All right, Brady. You know I love to hate on you. I'm going to let you have that. All right? Earn it. Fair enough. I'm honestly annoyed about hearing everybody talking about they deserve this, they deserve that. So, yeah, earn it. That's fine. I respect it. Okay, Ilya Topuria sparring compilation, right? Right, Dylan? And I just got to say, shout out to everybody still watching. This is firing me up. Wait, Ilya Topuria, what is it again? Sparring compilation. Dylan, tell me which one. This one? Drop it in. Tell me which one to click on. I think this one probably, huh? JDM takes down Islam in rear naked choke. Ha ha ha. That would be the craziest turn of events ever, bro. I think we see a continuation of Aussie shithouse grappling skills on the weekend. Damn, bro. Miata Boy's gonna hate that so much. We got to see Miata Boy in the chat for at least the main event tomorrow, or on Saturday. We're kicking Chandler out of the US, Russia, or the UK can have him. We don't claim him. He's too cringe for us. Yeah, bro. Michael Chandler, he's something else, isn't he? See him at the top. Think 16 people is the most I've seen Insomniacs. Bro, we had fucking, I think 20. I'm looking at the stats right now. Actually, with the peak today, 24. Let's go. We've been sitting at around 20. Right now, it just dropped off a little bit at 16. But I feel like we were at 20 a minute ago. Okay, we'll watch this one and then we'll get out. First one, okay. Okay. I'm just going to mute it. Well, let's see. As long as there's no music, we can just play it. Nah, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but like Ilya's our GOAT right now. Ilya's our fucking GOAT right now. Like Islam's cool. Islam's cool. Don't get me wrong. Islam's really cool, really good as well. But Islam doesn't give us this shit right here. Ilya beats everybody's ass and he'll do it on camera. He don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter. Ilya's our GOAT right now. Ilya is our GOAT right now. Anyone, anywhere, anytime, and you can film it. You can film that shit. That's how ready this dude is at all times. His wifey leaving him or whatever the case that may be, I think it's only going to make him stronger. But time will tell. It could also destroy him. Yeah, Unbroken. Average has been about 15 to 20. Unless he can go 9 times, I'm still the GOAT. Let's go. To be honest, I don't know if Topuria got 9 in him. I don't know if he got 8 in him. Hey, I know the only man that could give me a run for my money, boys, I think is McGregor. And you know what's crazy? Me and McGregor share the same birthday. July 14th. Me and McGregor share the same birthday. I feel like that's the only man that could give me a run for my money. John Jones, I don't count because he needs fucking Viagra. He needs honey packs. I'm saying my number, that's all natural. That's no enhancement. Yeah, that's why she's gone. That's gotta be why she's gone, huh? He cut it off at 5 in the day. She's like, shit, I could get better. I could get better than 5 in a day. Apparently the Top Toro brothers left the Clement Club gym. I think he got kicked out, LOL. Yeah, I saw that they departed there, but then I've also been seeing people saying, oh, they, what do they say? The brothers are now training. They've been kicked out of the mom's gym. The brothers have been kicked out of the mom's gym. Miata Boy chins me. Psh, come on now, Miata Boy. Who should I take on? Who should I take on? I'm coming for MMA Guru. That's who I want to scrap. That is who I want to scrap, boys. We'll see. Damn. I got lots. Oh, a lot of the channels with these numbers. I mean, go look at the channels that are bigger. They don't be doing insanely crazy. Sometimes No Jumper posts something, they got like 80K views. That is the problem, where people are quick to subscribe on YouTube and they don't come back. That is brutal, bro. Fascinating thing that's
Da cansado.
there are fighters that excel in sparring but sick in real fights, and then there are people who get their asses kicked in sparring but win real fights. Yeah, but Ilya's the type. That's why I like Ilya, because he does that shit on camera, bro. He does that shit on camera, and I respect that shit, because that means you're doing it in the fight too. Like, the bright lights don't matter. When you don't do it on camera, that's when, like, you could be suspicious under the bright lights. You feel me? Ilya don't seem to be a good gym partner. I don't know. I think he goes around to gyms and just spars people, bro. That's what I think. I don't think they're necessarily his teammates. I didn't get that vibe. He's like a nomad. It's just too much content. Part of the thing is, like, you know, the UFC, these fighters that you post and shit like that, they don't get as much views at this point in time right now. Like, think about it. Ariel Helwani will post an interview with Sean Brady and it'll get like 3.5k views. You know what I mean? Ariel Helwani. But shout out Pork Chop for coming in. Shit, I didn't buy shit, Pork Chop. I didn't buy shit, brother. Go check my stats, bro. I don't got nothing inflated. But in the past, I would post more UFC shorts, and then basically what happened is I couldn't monetize the channel. You know what I mean? Posting like face-offs and shit like that. I couldn't monetize the channel. So I just realized it's a waste of my time to post face-offs and post all the stuff that I post on Instagram. Since this motherfucker over here has me explaining myself, Okay. This shit in the past would have been up on YouTube. Okay. This face-off. I would have posted this on YouTube. When I went to monetize the channel, it said, you have too much of this shit on here. You need more, like, of your own content. So I said, okay, fine. You know what I mean? Let me remove all this stuff and just keep it my own original content. I was doing both. I was posting this and I was posting my original content. But I guess they just didn't like this. So I was like, all right, fuck it. It's too complicated. But I did this because I saw this motherfucker, this stupid motherfucker has me explaining some bullshit right now. Full send. Because I modeled some of my shit off. You know, you got to look at how these guys are growing, right? So I looked at full send. Oh, wait. Full send MMA. I was like, oh, full send MMA posts all this shit on YouTube. It must be okay.
UFC 3.
Like, this stuff. See? I used to post this shit on here. You understand? This shit you can't monetize. This shit you can't monetize. But look at this. Full Send MMA gets 13K likes, 1,000 comments. This isn't his video, bro. But how many subscribers do you think he got from this video? So there you go, Pork Chop. There you go. Pork Chop, go check the rest of the channel. And we're still growing, brother. We're still growing. We're still growing. And just check back in a week, homie. Just check back in a week, Pork Chop. Just check back in a week. You're going to be even more mad, okay? All right, but yeah, that's pretty much, I mean, that is the stream. Pork Chop got me going a little bit longer. But yeah, shout out Pork Chop. And yeah, just to even add, wait, let me go back real quick. Full Send MMA. You know what I mean? What was I going to say? If Full Send MMA, right, because this is Pork Chop over here. If Full Send MMA posts one of his interviews, right, with his face in it, this is the difference. It's called, hang on. If Full Send MMA, look at this, you fucking cocksucker. Look at Pork Chop, little cocksucker, all right? 519 views, okay? 566K subscribers, okay? So Pork Chop, I just want you to get off my nuts, please, bro, please. Quit hating. Quit hating, Pork Chop, all right? I've proved you wrong like twice now. Okay, Pork Chop? Quit hating. And hop on the train. Or you don't have to come back, Pork Chop, since you're just full of hate. Yeah, Full Send MMA is all Nelk Boy fans, UFC casuals. They subbed and don't even watch UFC. Okay, Pork Chop, so then quit fucking talking your shit to me. I just proved it to you, and here you are agreeing with me. Okay? And here you are agreeing with me, Pork Chop. The difference between me and Full Send is I just went ahead and deleted the bullshit. Like, because I just figured I'll just keep it all my original content then. But, I mean, that's the explanation. Pork Chop over here. I don't know why you're so stressed out. Because you fucking said it like 7 times, Pork Chop. But it's all good. You will realize, Pork Chop, this is just how I am. PP grinding boat. Pork Chop just knew. Pork Chop just knew. He even thinks I'm stressed out right now. This is just how it is, Pork Chop. This is just how it is. Pork Chop was at India Poop Festival. Poop Throwing Festival, probably. Probably. Go police another channel, Pork Chop, please. All right, boys. That's pretty much it, though. That's pretty much it. And I will see you boys tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Friday? Live stream Friday. And fights on Saturday. Last thing I'm going to say to Pork Chop. This is the last thing I'm going to say to Pork Chop real quick. Because he's over here hating too, right? Pork Chop. The interview, the clips that I posted today, as far as the Taco Padilla, Dylan Budka All right. I'm like, that's for the love of the game, bro. That ain't for views. I'm giving up views. I could have clipped off Joe Rogan. Okay. My reaction to Joe Rogan today, I could have clipped that shit off. All right. And got probably like over 1,000 views on that. Cause that shit's viral as hell right now. But I actually shot myself in the foot. I put these fighters first. And I pushed out their shit knowing it's not going to get any views. Okay? So please, Pork Chop. Pork Chop don't know shit. He's just over here fucking yapping. Damn, you started panicking quick. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so, Pork Chop. Okay, good night. Till next time. Playing defense like Deion Sanders? Shit. I'm that good then. I'm that good. All right, boys. I will see you tomorrow. Peace out, everybody. This was one of the most fire streams we've had yet. And we're still sitting at 19 viewers. Let's go. All right, boys. Peace out. Peace out. All right. See you